Danielle Santos-Atkinson and senior Sandra Karsten following today's game against William & Mary. Coach, your opening thoughts on today?
Yes, the team, there's things that we've been working on the last 3 days in practice that I was really happy to see tonight. There's some things that we've talked about and have discussions about and have watched, some controllables that we've got to be able to control in the game. There's things that we're working on in practice to help us prepare us in the game to be able to control those things, but I think that's the hump that we've got to get over. The turnovers these past few games, the offensive rebounds that we've given up, and then the fouls, putting them at the free throw line and giving them those opportunities at the free throw line. Those are really big numbers in those categories tonight. So 20 made free throws for them, 19 second chance points, and 22 points off of our turnovers. It's tough, you know, to overcome that in the game. Last few games we've shot the ball really well, and so when we get the shots that we want to get, we've hit them. We're taking away some of the possessions that we could have with our turnovers, and so if we were able to get those possessions back with the way we've been shooting the ball, I think we'd be able to see a different game. So the consistency, we're working on our consistency and being able to play longer in those good spurts that we have where we're executing well on both ends, and we're going to continue to work on that.
Coach, in the game, I noticed you mentioned that your team has been working during practice, and you could see compared to the previous couple games that the team is moving the ball better on offense, and on defense they're making stops, but the ball for some reason, it's just the offense just can't click at certain times. What can you do to kind of fix that and get everything molded together?
Yeah, like I said, when we're able to get shots up, we've shot, 41, 45%. We've had a couple quarters last couple games where we've shot 50+%. And so I think when we're able to get shots that we want to get, we're able to do good things. I think the last few games we've seen teams press us. And in that press, we've had some turnovers. In our offense, as you said, we want to get people moving. When we get stagnant in our offense, we are turning the ball over. And so credit to William & Mary and what they did on the defensive end. They pressured us and caused us to turn the ball over a little bit. But I think some of the turnovers that we're having are unforced. And it's a mental lapse that we're having. And so we've just got to continue to work on practice and how we can stay active offensively. We're doing good things once we get that shot up. Now we've just got to get back to crashing the boards as we were throughout the season prior to these last few games so that we're getting second chance opportunities.
You were able to force 18 turnovers from William & Mary, but you weren't able to score as many points off the turnovers as they were able to. Is that just something that you're slowing down the pace of the game, or you're not really looking to kind of score off those turnovers? You want to just settle the offense down?
No, we definitely want to score off of those turnovers anytime we can. I think the difference in some of our turnovers and their turnovers, we had a lot of live turnovers in their defense. And so with the live turnovers, they're able to get the ball in attack and transition. And so for some of us, some of our turnovers, we've had to take the ball out and get set and get down and run offense or go against their press to where we then potentially turn the ball over ourselves or we came down and we executed and maybe we got a good shot and didn't make it. But I think when they get the live turnovers, they're going down and they're shooting layups, 2-on-1, 3-on-2 situations.
Coach, you had a big press in the second half a couple of times. What adjustments did you make to kind of lead to that?
Yeah, we wanted to be more aggressive and we wanted to trap and pick the ball up a little bit more and try and force more possessions for us, and they did a great job with it. So we were looking to trap in the full court, three-quarter court, and then we looked to trap some also in the half court. And when we picked up that defensive energy, it turned into those live turnovers, and we were able to get some transition buckets out of that.
Sandra, for you personally, you had a really good game. Shot well from the floor, grabbed a lot of rebounds. How did you feel out there on the floor?
Well, I just want to bring what I have to the team, and I feel like she said, we're still trying to work on the consistency part, and everybody just has to bring what they have to the table. That's what I think.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.